Hey everyone, what is going on? Raven here, welcome back. A god video for you all today. The god in particular we're talking about today is Achilles. Now in Greek mythology, he was a son of the mortal Peleus, king of the Myrmidons, and the Nereid or sea nymph Thetis. Achilles was the bravest, most handsome, and greatest warrior of the army of Agamemnon in the Trojan War. According to Homer, Achilles was brought up by his mother Phthia with his inseparable companion Patroclus. Later non-Homeric tales suggest that Patroclus was Achilles' kinsman or lover. Another non-Homeric episode relates that Thetis dipped Achilles as a child in the waters of the river Styx, by which means he became invulnerable except for the part of his body by which she held him, the quote-unquote Achilles heel. The later mythographers related that Peleus had received an oracle that his son would die fighting at Troy. Sent Achilles to the court of Lycomedes on Skyros, where he was dressed as a girl and kept among the king's daughters, one of whom, Deidamia, bore him Neoptolemus. Hearing from the soothsayer Cecilus that Troy could not be taken without Achilles, the Greeks searched for him, and they found him. During the first 9 years of the war, Achilles ravaged the country around Troy and took 12 cities. In the 10th year of a quarrel with Agamemnon occurred when Achilles insisted that Agamemnon restore Chryseis, his prize of war, to her father, a priest of Apollo, as to appease the wrath of Apollo, who had decimated the camp with a pestilence. An irate Agamemnon recouped his loss by depriving Achilles of his favorite slave, Briseis. Achilles refused further service, and consequently the Greeks floundered so badly that at last Achilles allowed Patroclus to impersonate him, lending him his chariot and armor. Hector, the eldest son of King Priam of Troy, slew Patroclus, and Achilles had finally reconciled with Agamemnon, obtaining new armor from the god Hephaestus, and slew Hector. After dragging Hector's body behind his chariot, Achilles gave it to Priam at his earnest entreaty. The Iliad concludes with the funeral rites of Hector. It makes no mention of the death of Achilles, though through Odyssey mentions his funeral. The poet Arctinius, in his Aethiopus, took up the story of the Iliad and related that Achilles, having slain the Ethiopian king Memnon and the Amazon Penthesilea, was himself slain in the battle by Priam's son Paris, whose arrow was guided by Apollo. Quickly, a little bit about Odyssey. It was an epic poem in 24 books traditionally attributed to the ancient Greek poet Homer. The poem is the story of Odysseus, king of Ithaca, who wanders for 10 years, although the action of the poem covers only the final 6 weeks, trying to get home after the Trojan War. On his return, he is recognized only by his faithful dog and nurse. With the help of his son Telemachus, Odysseus destroyed the insistent suitors of his faithful wife Penelope and several of her maids who were fraternized with the suitors, and reestablishes himself in his kingdom. I will not read to you guys the whole story of that. I will link it in the description though, so if you guys do want to read it for yourselves, you have free reign to do so. What do you guys think of this story? If I did miss any information within the sites that I have used for today's video, let me know in the comment section down below, and if it is enough information, I will definitely make sure to make an update video in the future. In the meantime, if you liked today's video, leave a like on it. If you are new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe and hit notification bell so you're notified to every single time I upload, and I do seem to upload quite a few times every day as of right now. That may or may not change in the future, so keep on the lookout for that, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!